$1,000 for a neck cream? I mean, are you kidding me? Guys, if you're feeling insecure about your neck, this is not the way. So go ahead and put your credit cards down, because in this video, I'm gonna show you my easy, quick and dirty way to lift my neck and snatch my jaw using a Gua Sha tool. It's not gonna cost you $1,000, not gonna cost you $200 or $400. It could even cost you $0, and I will show you all of it. So go grab your Gua Sha tool and let's go. Hello again, my friends. I'm Sandra. I'm not an influencer. I'm a real Chinese medicine practitioner with over 2 decades of experience and training using Gua Sha, as well as the other powerful, effective tools of Chinese medicine like acupuncture, cupping, moxibustion, and I use it to treat skin disorders and cosmetic concerns. So today's video is brought to you by my clinical experience. Before we move on, could you just take a second and hit that button to like this video and subscribe to the channel? This will help us make more great content for you. Thank you, and back to the show. When patients come to me wanting help for double chins or excess heaviness of the lower face, neck and chin, or excess lines and crepiness of the skin, neck muscles are popping out, or even the jek, which is when the jaw and the neck visually become one and lose definition between themselves. When I see this in my patients, I know that they haven't been taking good care of their neck health. And these cosmetic issues are happening because their neck health is suffering, likely from being bent over phones and laptops and things day after day. Now, of course, with some double chins, there can be a problem, not just with the neck health, but also excessive weight gain. Basically, if you want to prevent poor aging, keep your neck healthy. Keep the blood and the qi flowing. And that's what we're gonna do today using a little technique I like to call strumming. So this is what strumming looks like, and you can do it with a Gua Sha tool with 2 pointy tips or more. And I call it strumming because you are literally strumming tight, tense, stiff, hard muscles, just like you would strum guitar strings. And what this does is it causes a vibration. Can you see the vibration in the tissues? This is really important to get a good strum going. And that vibration is gonna fluff up your tissue. It's gonna create more space in your muscles and tissues, kind of like we're whipping up air into that tension and make it more light and fluffy and less hard and stiff. Does that make sense? All right, so now let's do it together. Get your tool of choice. I'm using the LANSHIN Pro. You can use your LANSHIN Intro or any tool that looks like this, or your fingers. Okay, so of course, I already prepped my neck with a good hydrating fluid and oil. Those of you with dry, crepey skin, I think this combination works far, far better than any neck cream on the market. Let's start on one side. I'm on my right, and we're gonna start strumming right below the jawline. So we're catching the chin right below the jawline. Now strumming is a 1-2 motion. So if I show you on my hands, 1, 2, 1, 2, tip, tip, tip 1, tip 2, tip 1, tip 2, tip 1, tip 2. And you're doing this really fast and light. If you don't do it with light pressure, you won't get a good vibration going. And if you don't have a tool, you can use your fingers just like this. Super easy. We're gonna start here, and let's put a clock on for 2 minutes because that's all we need on this side. We're gonna start under the jaw, and we can come right through the middle here. But when you reach this area where your chin and neck form this corner, from here down, we're gonna skip this center line and just go next to it. So gradually, we're gonna start working our way down the neck, right alongside those throat organs. So I'm just bringing that strumming motion down the neck, and I should be noticing that vibration. Should be feeling it or seeing it or both. So make sure you come all the way up to under the jawline. And now let's move a little bit back so that we're on the side neck. Now from here, I like to strum from back to front. So to the front, to the front, to the front, to the front. I find that just easier and less awkward for my hand. But you could, of course, continue to strum back across the side of the neck here, like that. And I'm going to strum from where my neck meets my shoulder all the way up and down. So you just keep keep doing this up and down and up and down. And once we finish the area under the jaw, on the neck, we're gonna come up and get this top part of the jaw. Because remember that platysma muscle, which I like to think of as like the turtleneck muscle, comes all the way up, covering our neck and connects here to our jaw. So we wanna get that, and this is gonna help create more definition between the jaw and neck. Here we only go from the front to the back. If you go from the back to the front like this, you'll be pushing your face forward. And we want our face to go up and back. So we're going to the back, to the back, to the back. And you can strum across those tight jaw muscles like this. And you can even come down a little bit, sculpting out the jaw, separating it from the neck. Okay, and when 2 minutes are over, we're just gonna do some soothing, smoothing Gua Sha strokes. And we'll do this for a minute. So I'm just taking the flat part of my Gua Sha tool as opposed to the edge, and I'm just making some nice gliding strokes just to soothe and smooth. Think of the strumming as like a garden shovel that's going into tight, packed in, hard soil and fluffing it up. And then these Gua Sha strokes are coming in after you've fluffed it all up. Then you're gonna come in and soothe and smooth it, just like a rake, like a garden rake would come through and organize the soil, smoothing it out, all of which is gonna help our soil, or the tissue, make good flowers and vegetables and fruits, which is our skin, right? So the better the soil underneath, the better the flowers grow on top. Okay, so after a minute of soothing, smoothing, we can move to the other side. So if you're using a Gua Sha tool, continue to do that on this side. I'm gonna switch to the scalp comb because this is one of my favorite ways to strum. So let's put 2 minutes on the clock and let's start strumming. So you can continue as you were on the other side. And if you like, you can join me in using your LANSHIN scalp comb, which is so fun and it feels so good. So this just gives you a little extra strum because you have 5 points instead of 2, but we're literally doing the exact same thing. Remember, we're going really light so that we can get that nice vibration, and we're gonna come all the way down to the collarbone. And then I'm gonna work a bit on the side neck here, working my tool towards the front, from the back to the front. Look at that nice vibration. A lot of people will start to feel some phlegm loosening up and dripping out, or you might want to cough it up. That's good because the phlegm is better out than in. Okay, and remember, we're getting the underside of that jaw to really help work out the double chin. Now, if you have a lot of skin here, you can actually pull it to the side so that you can really land your tool on the muscles and tissue. Okay, and then let's go ahead and come up to the top side of the jaw. Look at that beautiful vibration. So again, on this side, we're just covering this entire work area until we reach 2 minutes. And then after 2 minutes, soothing, smoothing Gua Sha strokes, which you can use this part of your comb tool if you're using the comb, and just glide it up, glide it up, glide it up, coming through with that soothing, smoothing rake that organizes the soil, smooths it out. Now, if you're using your hands, you just use your hands to soothe and smooth, just like this. So that was 6 minutes. That's nothing, right? You can brush your teeth, lift your neck, brush your teeth, lift your neck. So tell me in the comments, How does it look? How does it feel? You should notice a few things. Number one, because of the mist hydrating your skin and the oil, you should notice that your skin is really soft, more plump and supple. And if you had any headache or sinus congestion or puffiness in your face, that can also start to clear. If you don't notice any of those things immediately, keep trying. This is a practice like exercise or like yoga, and every time you do it, you accumulate the benefits. So I recommend that you try this 2 to 3 times a week for 4 weeks. You should notice a difference in how you look and in how you feel. Now, I highly recommend that you take before and after selfies. Take one today and then take one in 30 days and see if you notice a difference. Try to take it in the same place with the same lighting if you can. And if you'd like to share your results with us, we'd love nothing more than to see how you're doing and to see how your Gua Sha technique is serving you. Now, before we wrap up, I want to show you one last thing that I love to do for my people with crepey, dry skin with lots of excess lines. So this is a cream. It's called Adipo. This cream has a really beautiful plumping effect that's great for lines. So notice I'm not rubbing it in, I'm painting it on until you can't see the white, kind of like you would if you were applying a mask. It leaves your skin with a beautiful finish, and you kind of just look like a beautiful glazed donut. Voila! What do you think? Anything that you saw me using today in this video, you can purchase on LANSHIN.com, and I thank you in advance for your support. We are trying to put traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, out there to the masses to support you in having the health that you deserve and the beauty that you were born with. And if you'd like to take this neck strumming even further, I have a full 1-hour class with a step-by-step demo, also on LANSHIN.com. Look for the TCM Neck and Jaw Snatch class. And there's others on there too, like Better Than Botox for your brows, Under Eye Rescue for eye bags and dark circles, nasolabial folds. So many wonderful classes on there that I encourage you to check out. And as always, keep us posted on your progress. We're here to support you and to help you get real and true results. If there's anything specific that you'd love for me to cover here in these videos, let me know in the comments. Please do like and subscribe. It really helps us make more great content for you guys. And that's it. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.